Okay, this morning we're going to do our shooting review of the pistol, the FMK. And what we're going to do basically, I got some Agila 9mm factory ammo. I got this BBM from South Africa. Combat proven, so it must be what the apartheid government and the South African secret police like. I got some of my reloads with a jacketed hollow point. Some of my reloads with a truncated cone cast bullet. And last but not least, Wolf Classic steel cased ammo. I'm going to try the different ammo in the gun and see how it functions. And basically, just shoot at a target. Just function, accuracy, see where it hits. And probably we'll do it at 7 yards. So that's about where we're going to do it. And we're going to fire one full magazine of 14 rounds of each type of ammo through the gun in this first part of the testing. Okay, first up is the Agila ammo. We're going to try to run a full clip through there. Okay, full function. Magazine did lock back. There was one complaint about these guns, is it wouldn't lock back. Not bad though, and there is something to the ergonomics and that rubber grip. The felt recoil is less. It is comfortable to shoot. Now we're going to go with the BBM South African ammo. Magazine wasn't up in all the way. Huh? Okay. This particular ammo did not go to battery. So let's look at it. I'm going to take a look at it and see what happened here. Okay, with the South African ammo, had a light strike, and this one here, failure to go to battery. So what we're going to do is take the remainder of the clip and see if I can shoot it, or maybe this is going to be problematic ammunition-wise. Okay, they're locked up that time. Okay, action stayed open. Alright, I don't know about that. We'll go back to it. We'll try to run my reloads through it next. Okay, next up is my reloaded ammo, the jacketed hollow point, using power pistol. It's a fairly accurate load in all my 9mm. Okay. What we have here is, it looks like I got a live round in the chamber and trying to double feed. So let me pull that up. Drop the mag down. Or is that a fired round? Okay, so you got a live round in there. Let's see what we got with this. That was an expended case. So, I had a failure to extract. Alright, let's fire off the last round. Okay, but magazine held open. So, one light strike, one failure to extract. Now the next one is my cast bullet load. Didn't want a chamber one. Let me go and click the button and everything. Okay, I think the problem is it's cold out here. My hands are frozen and numb. And when I try to load the 14 rounds into the magazine, the last few cartridges, it's difficult for me to get them in, and they're like cockeyed, and I think that's what happened. So I cleared the weapon, got that out. We're going to try to cycle this again and see. It could be the way I'm loading the magazine. These are not ideal conditions to be doing this. I wish it was warmer and maybe a mag loader. Yeah, see, that's what I believe it is. Okay, the problem with not staying open on the last round does not happen with this handgun, this pistol, this particular one. But, like I said, I can't feel my hands and getting the 14 rounds in. The last 2 or 3, it's difficult, and I may not be getting them in right, and I can't feel, so that's probably what caused that last malfunction. Alright, last but not least is our Wolf steel cased ammo. If the gun works with this, it'll work with just about anything. Okay, so seems to work with everything. A couple hiccups. South American Ammo gave me some trouble. We had a failure to extract my reloads, but that was using range brass. And lead bullets shape, you know, plus I don't think I got them in right, but that went smooth. So I'm going to go back to the South African and the lead bullets and see if I can get a alright with them. Okay, like I said, this might not be the day to be doing this. My hands are super cold. I'm trying to warm them up. I did get 14 rounds in the magazines again. Now I noticed that this South African ammo, there's hardly any play whatsoever in there. You know, when you get, probably if you used 13 or 10 rounds, you wouldn't. Now you notice you got more play, a little bit more play with my cast bullets. So let's try, we'll run a clip of that South African ammo again. I put the Light Strike cartridge in there. And we'll see if we can get the whole mag to go. Okay. Good to go. Okay, now my cast bullet reload. Looks like it's lined up all right this time. Alright, good to go. Maybe I'll run a few more mags to each type through again. Make sure we ain't got no problems. Okay, one thing, like I said, it's cold. My hands, but the magazines seem to be working better now we're using them. Kind of breaking them in. You know, it's another brand new stuff. You got to kind of wear it in a little. Magazines are loading a bit easier, or maybe it just got a little warmer. We're going to try my hollow points again. And again, this is a reload with range brass. So you got different types of brass, different thicknesses. It's not really consistent. I get it for just target shooting and plinking. But we'll see. This is the ammo that had the failure to extract. Yep. Another failure to extract. And what that I believe is, I'll get that case out and identify it. See if it's one type of case. It's a Federal. The primer strikes look kind of light too. I might have to look at the brass. But it seems that the gun could be ammunition sensitive. or, you know, this is the cheapest used brass once fired you could get, so that could be a thing there. It shot the other cast bullets without a problem, so I don't know. Alright, now we're going to go back to our Wolf steel case. Good. Do another clip of the Agila, and then we'll go and take a look at the targets. Okay, once again, Agila ammo. We're good. Alright, we'll go down, we'll look at the targets, and I'll explain to you what's going on there. Okay, this is the Agila ammo. That last group that was mostly in the black, other than one in the bullseye, was the second, most of the second mag. As you can see, it's just a matter of me getting used to the gun and the ammo, but not bad. And there were no malfunctions whatsoever with that Agila factory ammo. Next up is the South African ammo. And again, you know, getting used to it. All them wide shots when I first started firing. And as you see, I start getting into where I'm into the black. We had a light strike on one. And I think that was the only thing we had. And then it wouldn't quite, when the magazine was full, I didn't have the cartridges lined up right, and it didn't hit the feed ramp right. So some of that was my fault, but this is the one that had the light strike, okay? And that was the only light strike failure was with this ammo. Okay, here's my jacketed hollow points. And on 2 occasions we had a failure to extract. This reloaded with range brass, which is mixed brass, any condition. The brass could have been fired 4 or 5 times, whatever. It's kind of a clink and load I threw together, and in most of my guns I've not had this happen. But for some reason with this gun, either the chamber's tight or new, because you could see on the brass where the bullet kind of bulges out if you got thicker brass. It could be I get an odd cartridge in there that's probably been fired more than once and it's kind of thick at the throat, and that could be causing it with a tight chamber. But I've shot a lot of this ammunition in my other 9mm and haven't had this problem, so it could be just a new tight chamber. And accuracy is fair. Cast bullets, had one, it didn't go in with the magazine because the bullet was cocked. I didn't load the mag right, but after that it functioned and no problems with that whatsoever. And now probably the most accurate, all together, of course I got used to the pistol, it's probably why there's not real wide pliers, is the Wolf Steel 9mm ammo. Very tight group, not a single lick of problems going through with full mags. Which that goes to show you something. That's probably the least expensive factory made ammo you can get out on the market. And it works pretty damn good in this gun. Okay, now I got the remainder of my Wolf ammo and it's silhouette target, 7 yards. And we're going to try to run some speed drills here. Or just fire fast, you know. Clean. Go down and take a look at the target. Okay, as you can see, not bad at all. A lot of the ones that went up high was just my hands are cold, I gotta get used to the gun. But with a little bit of practice, you can hone it right in and get it right where it should be. So, as a defense gun, with some practice, the accuracy is fantastic. You know, it's good enough. It's adequate for what I got into it. This is not a bad gun. Okay, now we're going to try the same thing with my jacketed hollow point reloads we had the problems with. One thing about this gun though, it is very comfortable to shoot. The rubber pad on the back does make a difference. There's our failure to eject. Winchester case that time. Light strike. So we're getting a light strike in. Alright, we'll take that one back and examine the case. Okay, now I'm going to run my other reloads with a lead bullet. See how that does. Okay? Must be something in that batch or something about that one reload this particular gun doesn't like, because that cat's bullet reload ran right through there. Maybe we'll do it with the, or we'll go to the steel plate now and fool around a little more with it. And it's about the same accuracy, a little more or less. But we're worried more about function than we are. Now I got a little steel plate thing we can fool with. Okay, we're back about 10 yards. Got the reactive plate, dim my cast bullets, and we're going to just try to fire it, kind of rapid fire. Ah. Did not insert the magazine all the way. That was my fault. Not too bad. I didn't get the magazine, like I said, my hands are cold, didn't get it up all the way, so that was the malfunction there, but the ammunition cycled through all right. Now we're going to run a mag of our South African ammunition through here. Alrighty. Okay, after we've seen the test fire, and we ran 300 rounds through this gun. Now I had a light strike with the BBM ammo, but I later on loaded it and it went off. Really, I didn't have any trouble with the ammo other than my jacketed hollow point reloads. The magazines dropped clear of this gun. Okay, and that has to do with that magazine safety thing not being in here. This gun also, on the last round, will always lock open with both magazines. I did not have that failure like one guy had one that it wouldn't stay open. This gun stayed open. That failure did not happen. I did have 2 or 3 fail to extract or eject where the case wouldn't come out of the chamber. Now that was with the only one, my reloaded 9mm hollow points, and I had a light strike that would not go off. That cartridge is around here somewhere. I may investigate it. But all in all, for just a person who wants an inexpensive handgun that's fairly reliable, okay, I can't say this gun's unreliable. A lot of guns, even if you pay, in excess of $700-800 for, can be sensitive to ammunition. Okay, certain types of ammo, the gun just don't like it no matter what. But 4 out of the 5 types of ammo went through there flawlessly, and surprisingly enough, and this is for all you guys out there that are preppers or whatever, this gun loves that Wolf ammo, steel cased ammo. And it's accurate, and it really shot it well, not a single. I only shot 50 rounds. I may go out and just shoot a few hundred through this just to show you and prove this. The gun, that's the cheapest 9mm ammo you can get, and it was the most accurate right off the bat and functioned flawlessly, okay, and a $288 gun. Okay, as far as accuracy goes, a lot of it, I'm not used to this polymer type of gun, these triggers. I was not a fan of the Glock, but at 10 yards, if you concentrate, let me see, that's the way it was. I was shooting, again, it's me. I know I would shoot low to the left. It's the way I hold the gun, the way I pull the trigger. But if I concentrated enough, okay, and tried hard and just took my time and shot, I blew the center of that target out, okay? It's just practice and getting used to the gun. This gun's accuracy is fine, more than fine for what it costs. And the price range it is, this gun is accurate. Another thing also I noticed, that rubber grip everyone mentions, the grip angle and ergonomics of this gun are good. Okay, it may be something that you have to get used to. It's a little different for me, but this rubber strap, I can shoot. There was no fatigue or, you know, the vibration. It does absorb the recoil. I had another individual at the range. I didn't videotape it, but I was showing him this pistol. He had a few handguns himself, and he put his own 9mm reloads, a full magazine of 14 rounds, and I asked him, fire this gun, and he's familiar with the Glock, and tell me how comfortable it is. He fired it and said to him, this gun has no perceived recoil, or the recoil or the shock of the recoil is less. So that's a plus. I cannot see anything wrong with this gun. The salesman told me it's on par with a high-point pistol, and that's bullshit. Okay, right there and then. All right, this gun does have, someone asked, double-sided sights. Why, I don't know. But yeah, they're reversible sights. You can reverse it. So in my opinion, and after testing it, now I'll go out and shoot it again if people are interested, you know. I'll shoot it more with the Wolf ammo, and I'll try to get better with it and more accurate with it. But I don't see anything wrong with this. Now, I don't know about Generation 1 pistols. I never owned one. I can't speak. But there is absolutely, the price I paid for this gun and the way it performs, okay, it was worth it. There's nothing wrong with it. I would not be afraid of buying one of these handguns. Okay, and that's just from somebody, if you want a gun to just shoot. I'm not talking about competing or running drills. I did some rapid fire with it and that. And you probably could, if you got used to it, get good with this gun if you're into that sport. But if you're just the average person that wants an inexpensive firearm, that as long as you clean it and keep up the maintenance on it, which is pretty simple, okay, you got a gun that is more than accurate enough for self-defense and reliable enough. You know, you just have to practice and find the ammunition it likes and get used to it, and this is a deal. Okay, this is probably one of the best deals money-wise I've gotten in a lot of years. So I hope that answers some questions and kind of take this company and this gun has gotten a real bad rap. And I don't think it really deserves it, you know. But stay tuned and we'll take it out and shoot it some more. And I think I'm going to try getting different people to shoot it and get their opinion too, maybe when the range is crowded. So watch out for that. That'll be coming up in some future videos.